What's going on, guys? My name is Connor from M Creek Renovations, and today we need to prep our attic space. We have HVAC guys coming in later this week. I need to put in attic flooring and build a base so that they can set the actual HVAC system on. Last week we actually built that attic opening behind us. It turned out great. If you're interested in it, the video is actually in the channel. But yeah, enough talk, let's get to it.
What I needed for this project is 3 half-inch sheets of plywood and 3 8-foot 2x6s to build the base for the HVAC system going in our attic. After taking my measurements, I was lucky enough to put 2 full sheets down without having to cut the plywood too much. Once the plywood's in the attic, try to square the flooring up as much as possible before nailing into the ceiling rafters. To do this, quickly take your tape measure and measure off the same distance off the end of each wall. Once you're happy with the result, shoot a couple framing nails to keep it in place and grab your next piece. There's a roof support that's in the way, so I needed to take my saw and cut around the 2x4 while keeping the seam on the 2 pieces of plywood together as much as possible. Once the flooring is down, you can now take your framing gun and shoot a nail into each ceiling rafter to make sure that the flooring is nice and secure.
Now that I laid the plywood and nailed it down, I just have to mark out the area where the opening is gonna go, mark it, and then take my saw and cut it.
Time to build the base. The HVAC tech wanted a raised platform on the new attic flooring to set the HVAC system on. So I grabbed 3 2x6s and cut them to build a 4x8 base. The plan is to cut the pieces enough to build the outside framing and then cut 2 pieces in for the extra support. Once I got the lumber up in the attic, I started to lay out the pieces, making sure everything would fit. I began to make a mistake on my layout by shooting in the 8-foot pieces into the 4-foot pieces and not overlapping them. Soon I'll have to rip this out and try again. You can see I'm getting pretty tired and having a hard time figuring out what 96 divided by 3 is.
Let's see, 96 divided by 3. 96 divided by 3. 32.
As I begin to lay out the interior 2x6s, I start to notice my mistake. At this point, it's late in the afternoon and I regret not wearing proper knee pads. I didn't think I would be moving around as much on my knees, but boy was I dead wrong. Swapping the ends of the wood is a quick fix. If you can remove the nails on the boards, great, but if you can't, don't sweat it. Take a hammer and drive the nails flush into the board. That way you can position the wood how you want without there being any issues. Now time for the final touches. Install the 4x8 piece of plywood on top and shoot the nails into each corner and in the interior pieces of the frame. And you're all good to go.
Alright guys, that's all we got for today. Just did the attic flooring and the base to go on top. Now we'll put the HVAC system later this week. It's going to rest on this 2x6 base. Then the ductwork is going to go out from there. That way I can come up from this attic opening, and then if I need to change the filter, work on it, I have this little area right here, and I can still get to the system. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one.